Hello and welcome. You are listening to the Ditch Decade Diets podcast. I am your host, Lorna, certified food freedom coach and founder of the Ditch Decade Diets Academy. I've spent 10 years in an unhealthy relationship with food, binge eating, over-exercising, and feeling insecure in my body. This podcast is all about helping you get to the root of your food struggles and teaching you how to rewire your brain so you can end binge eating. If you're ready to improve your relationship with food and cultivate more self-love towards yourself and your health, this is the podcast for you. So let's get to it and jump right in. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I have such an important conversation to share with you guys today. There has been one common denominator that I've seen over and over again with the people that conquer binge eating. Hey, Shelly, so good to have you on. Welcome. I've helped so many clients conquer binge eating. And there has been one common denominator between these people. There is one thing that can change the entire game for you that will help you conquer binge eating. And I'm going to share that with you guys today. This whole unhealthy relationship with food, hey, Kristen, my badass membership client, welcome. This whole relationship with food, this whole binge eating situation can feel extremely isolating. Feeling guilty can feel isolating. Eating in secret can feel isolating. Hiding food, constantly thinking about food, constantly overeating, all of this can feel so lonely and it can feel so isolating. And I remember feeling so alone. And so many of my clients, they tell me this before working with me. They're like, I'm so glad that you understand me because I honestly just thought that I was the only person going through this. And I get so many messages on a regular basis of like, thank you for seeing me because I feel like nobody gets me. Why is this? Well, number one, nobody talks about binge eating. Nobody talks about an unhealthy relationship with food. Everyone's talking about, what diet are you on or what you're eating or what are your macros or what workouts are you doing? Hey, Cindy. Cindy's another one of my membership clients. So that's the first reason. But also number two, if you are not surrounded by other women who are on their way to freedom, it will feel like you're the only person struggling. Hey, Veronica, another one of my clients. You guys are all amazing. How do you feel how does it feel when you feel like you're the only person struggling? It feels like, how do I even stop? This feels so hard. What do I even do? I'm broken. Is there even a way out? When I was trying to stop my binge eating on my own, I didn't know what to do. And when you don't know what to do, it feels like there's no way out. When you don't know what to do, you just stay stuck. And it was like every day I was like asking myself, when is this going to end? But it's really hard to feel like there's an end in sight when you don't know what to do. But it also feels like, is there even an end in sight when it feels like you're the only person going through it? Liz is one of my membership clients. All of you guys are coming on. All my badass clients are here. Hello. So when you try on your own and it's like you're the only person going through it, it feels like I don't even know what to do. So like, how am I supposed to stop my binge eating? But then also it's like nobody else goes through this. Like, I don't know, I'm probably going to just deal with this for the rest of my life. When I tried to do intuitive eating on my own, I felt even more out of control. And I was like, this isn't right. So of course it feels like I'm going to struggle for the rest of my life. Of course it feels like this is hard. And I am not saying ending binge eating is easy. But it's not going to feel easy when you don't know what to do. It's not going to feel easy when you're trying to do this on your own. It's not going to feel easy when it feels like you're the only person going through it. My Academy client yesterday celebrated 3 weeks binge free. And I always ask on the calls, usually I'll say like, what was it for you? Like what helped you get there? Because it's so helpful for the other ladies in the group. You know, when somebody shares that they're 3 weeks binge free and it's like, okay, tell me, like, what did you do? Like what was most helpful? And you know what she said? You might think like, oh, it must be like a tool, or like maybe she like lifted her food rolls, or like maybe it was a specific tool. Those are important, but you know what she said? She said, what's been most helpful is the community that you've built, the support, the accountability, having something to constantly plug into. The support, the community, the accountability gives you clarity, it gives you relief, it gives you hope. I've had so many people join my academy and my membership, and literally like after a day, they're like, I feel seen, I feel relieved, I feel hope. And I'm going to share something with you that I want you to take to your heart. Like I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. And I want you to like feel it in your body. Like I want you to feel it in your bones and just let this land. I said to my clients yesterday, I said this: it's impossible for you to feel like you can't conquer binge eating when you're surrounding yourself with other people who are doing it and have already done it. It is impossible for you to feel like I'm the exception, I'm the outlier, I can't do it, when you are literally surrounding yourself with people who are doing it and have done it. Why? Because there is proof. There is evidence. There is hope. She can do it, so can I. She was able to lift her food rolls, okay, so can I. She was able to not give into a really strong urge, okay, so can I. She's 3 weeks binge free and she's learning the exact tools that I'm learning. I can do this too. She was able to go to the restaurant and order whatever she wanted without binging. Okay, I can do that too. Being part of the right community of other women who are showing up for themselves every single day will help you show up better for yourself and literally give you so much proof as to what's possible. In our membership, we have a group chat, and there's something we call badass tools. And every day the ladies share like what specific tools they're going to be using to become less impulsive with food. And not only is that a form of accountability, but these ladies who are ready to conquer, like they're showing up for themselves and they're taking action. And then you become that person. When you see somebody who's so committed, they're like showing up every day, these are the tools that I'm using, it makes you show up for yourself so much more. Heck, you are that person. You are an action taker. Imagine you as the action taker surrounding yourself with other badass ladies who are also action takers, who are also showing up for themselves, who are also so serious and so ready to conquer binge eating. It's impossible for you to believe I can't do this. When you have proof, when you have evidence as to what's possible, you conquer. I have Nora, she's been in my membership for 5 months. We've worked together for 5 months. She's binge free. She tried on her own for 20 years. Being in the membership for 5 months, binge free. Matt has been crushing it. She hasn't binged, I don't even remember the last time. Leela, she's in my academy. She's honoring her cravings. She's learning to sit with the discomfort and not give in to her urges. Katie in my academy, she's able to bake with her daughter without feeling guilty. Hannah, one of my clients in the academy, went out to a restaurant with her boyfriend, and normally she would order the same thing every single time. And instead, she honored her craving. She's like, I want some extra carbs, so I'm going to get a carb meal. When you see other women doing it, not saying, oh, I hope I have a better relationship with food. there's a difference when you're surrounding yourself. Leela, I was just talking about you and how amazing you are. When you're surrounding yourself with people who are like, I wish I could stop when I'm full, and like, I wish I can stop my binge eating, and like, I hope one day I will. You're going to stay in that wishing, hoping, praying era. And then you surround yourself with other women who are literally doing it, who are showing up for themselves, who are utilizing the tools, and they are stopping when they're full. They are becoming less impulsive with food. They are having, I'm not even talking binge-free days, I'm talking binge-free months. It's impossible for you to not get there as well too, because there's evidence. You see me, who's conquered, and that's great. But when you are walking alongside other women right on the same path as you, Jennifer's one of my past Academy clients. Hey, Jennifer, so good to see you. The Academy is fantastic, Leela said. You're amazing. When you literally have people step by step right beside you who are utilizing the tools together, and you're becoming less impulsive together, and you're celebrating each other, and you see somebody else crushing it, and you see somebody else 5 months binge free, 3 weeks binge free. It's like you don't have any other option to believe that it's possible for you. But again, when you aren't in that community and you're trying to do this on your own, it feels like, what do I do? How do I stop? Is this ever going to end? When am I going to stop? When am I going to end this? And then you just plug yourself into the proper community, and it's like, I literally actually believe that I can do this. Like, for the first time in my life, I feel hope. I feel excited. That is the greatest feeling. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself. Self-belief. You are meant for freedom. You know you're ready for that. You know you're done with dieting. And you don't want to be around people who just talk about dieting. How many of you guys are like, I freaking don't want to be around people who are freaking talking about dieting? Like, goodbye. Yes, Veronica, I love this. Suffering in silence does nothing to help. Exactly. Veronica's one of my clients as well too. And you've been crushing it, Veronica. You're such an action taker. I see you in the group. You're always posting and you're always, engaging, which is amazing. You are ready for freedom. You are ready to conquer. You are ready to eat normally. You're ready to have a better relationship with food. So you surround yourself with the right people who are doing it, not hoping, not praying, not wishing, not saying, oh, one day I hope. Like, the people who are actually doing it, and they're making shit happen, and they're on their way to freedom, you're going to be on your way to freedom. I just ignore the dieting talk now. True freedom. Yes, Jennifer. Yes. What's the phrase? I walk my talk. I walk my talk. That's the phrase I'm trying to say? I'm in a 12-month program. I'm in a 12-month membership with my business coach. I cannot tell you the self-belief, the growth, the results that I've experienced being part of a community of other women who are doing even greater things than me. I'm like, I thought I'm doing amazing. And then you see other people who are like a million times ahead of you. And you're like, oh my gosh, like if she can do it, so can I. I walk my talk. I tell you, community is important. I'm part of a community. I have a coach. I get the right support because I'm always committed to being the best version of myself. If I want something, I go for it. If I want to make something happen, I figure out who is where I want to be, and I'm going to be plugged into their space. And it makes the biggest difference. So you are ready for freedom. You are ready to conquer. So your next step is to be part of a community and to lean into the community. That will be the biggest game changer for you. You will feel seen, you will feel understood, you will finally not feel broken, you'll have action steps, and you actually will conquer. It changed my life, and it's changed all my clients' lives. That's why every single program that I run will always have a community aspect. Because a byproduct of connection is healing. When you are connected and part of a community, you will inevitably conquer. The things that you thought once were never possible, you're going to be able to overcome. And you're like, how the heck did I do that? I don't know, but I wouldn't have been able to do this without this community. You want to stop your binge eating? The community is where it's at. So this will change your life. If you're already part of the community, if you're already part of my membership, if you're already in the academy, I want to see you plug in even more. And if you're not part of the community yet, if you're not part of my community yet, what you doing, girlfriend? We've got the membership, which is the foundational tools to improve your relationship with food. And then we have my academy. The academy is if you're ready to go all in, you're looking for personalized coaching with me every single week. My membership is the foundational tools. It's monthly coaching with me. You don't have to try to figure this out on your own. And you don't have to spend years in therapy. You don't have to spend years trying to figure out how to stop your binge eating. I said this, I think maybe on the podcast, I said, the moment you decide you're ready to conquer binge eating is the moment you're going to conquer. And I don't mean, because I also posted this on my Facebook and everyone's like, it's not about motivation. It can't happen that quick. And I didn't mean it like that. But what I actually mean is like, when you decide I'm ready to do this and you get the right support, you are going to conquer. Like, I'm not trying to make it seem so easy, but at the same time, you have the right support, you have the right community, and you're going to conquer binge eating. Like, it's going to happen, but you gotta decide that for yourself. And when you know you're ready, it's like, that's actually so exciting, because it's like, I can plug in and I can start making progress in a week. I can start having a better relationship with food in the next few months. You decide. You want it, you go for it. You want a better relationship with food? Let's make it happen. You're done with dieting, you're ready to conquer binge eating, I can help you get there. You don't have to figure out what to do. You don't have to keep saying, oh, when is this going to end? You don't have to keep making promises to yourself one more time. That gets to end. And it's the greatest feeling in the world. So give me an emoji down below if you're going to commit to plugging into the community more. Give me an emoji down below if being part of a community has changed your life, if you're ready to lean even further into the community, because whether you are making great progress right now or you're ready to take things up a notch, this can be the biggest game changer for you. It starts today. Deciding right now, I belong in this community. I deserve to be celebrated. I deserve to feel seen. I deserve to feel supported. And it will change your life. Kristen's in the membership. Liz is in the membership. I love how you guys always put like purple hearts. You guys know that that's my favorite color. Veronica, yes. Jennifer, yes. It will change your life. So, Leela, yes. You guys are so freaking amazing. I love you guys so much. Every single day, I'm like thinking about how I can better support you, how I can serve you better. Like, you guys are such action takers. You guys are so committed to a better relationship with food. And I am so dedicated to helping you get there in the most efficient way. I know I need to do this. I tend to isolate. Yes, Shelly, come join us inside of the membership. It is the best place on planet Earth to heal your relationship with food. All right, you guys. And that's actually what, before we wrap up, this is actually very common. When things are going well, I'm going to plug into the community. And then when things aren't going so well, I'm going to hide. But when you are part of a community, It's so much easier. It's so much easier to be like, you know what? No, I'm not going to isolate myself because these people get me. These people get me. There's no judgment. I'm in a safe place. It's okay if this week wasn't the best. It is okay if I had a binge. It's okay if I'm feeling guilty. That's exactly what I need to plug into the community so much more. Because these people get me and they're going to lift me up. They're not going to tear me down like diet culture, like being part of a diet culture group. Get your shit together. It's like, it's none of that. It's like, I see you. It's okay. This is part of the journey. Curious about this membership option? Jennifer, I'll message you. Yes, I'd love to have you in the membership. It is literally the best place on planet Earth. It's literally incredible. And we have actually a masterclass coming up on Wednesday. So, and then we're doing like a body image challenge at the end of this month. We're running a 21-day body image challenge at the end of the month, and that's automatically included in the membership as well too. So it's just really incredible. It's really an incredible place to heal your relationship with food in your body. So Jennifer, I'll message you right after this. All right, you guys, I love you guys so much. Let's do this. Let's commit, go all in, like actually show up for yourself in the community, and it will change your life. So thank you guys. Have the best rest of your day ever, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.